Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are back on our series, yeah, from intermediate to pro trader. And earlier I stopped this series because I was not getting enough kind of liking for this, but that's completely fine. Now in this video, we're going to be studying about liquidity. Now, what is liquidity? Liquidity are the stop orders. Now, if you do a buy trade, suppose you keep your stop loss, suppose here below the resistance line, fine. Sometimes you keep it like that, right? So, this is your resistance, you keep it just below it, fine. Now, what the price does is price was coming to your support and it does like that little reaction and takes out your SL, then does a big move. Why is that? It is because of liquidity. Now price needs fuel to move. Now why it needs fuel to move? Now look, what are institutions? In okay, institutions are basically the banks, hedge funds. Now what they want is, suppose there are 5 CR of seats in the market and they want to buy, and the seats that are already used for buying is how much they are. Suppose for buying already 4 crores are filled and they need 3 crores total. So what they will have to do here is they will have to make it to 2 crores. Now how will they do? First of all, they will give a fake move in the market, take out the stop losses. Then here also on the breakout they will try to trick the sellers and goes up, takes kind of and then they will get the enough liquidity, and then the target will be like hit. So it's just the sell stop orders of the people. Okay, now let's actually look on this example. Now where is liquidity generally resting? Liquidity is generally resting in a double bottom or W pattern. Now many people have told when there's a W pattern, it goes to the upside. No, but I have told you it definitely comes down. That is correct. So now let's actually look. Because if you see there is a kind of W pattern, what will happen is price is definitely going to come down. But many people say when there is a W pattern, it's going to go up. So retail traders take it as that. Now let's actually see it. Look at that. Perfect. Now what you see over here is a W pattern. Liquidity swept below this resistance also. Sellers came in. Then they got enough liquidity over here. Came back here. Now we can enter our trade from here to, because there here also there is support but that can be broken. So I would try to take the trade till around here. Let's see what happens. This is generally a big target, very big target. Yeah, so here also SL taken out. No, it was a very big target, that's why. No, there was one more thing. Yeah, support marking is wrong by me. That is totally fine. But now I'll show you one more example. M pattern, people say it's gonna go down but it's gonna come up. Take out the SL. Now, what you can do in this case is, if I clear a short position just above here, if you actually want to go short on this, at least make it like that. And price comes and definitely shows a bearish reaction. Bearish means going down, of course. I hope you guys remember it. And don't leave me hanging, market. Yes, target booked. Look at that. Simple W patterns. And now if you wanted to enter long on this, what you could have done is just below this, you enter for a long position around here and keep your stop loss around here. TP you keep somewhat here and just there you go. Target hit. Boom. So you can just use liquidity very easily. Now let's use it as support and resistance breakouts. Now use it as that. It's gonna help you a lot. Let's look. Now let's look at that. Let's see if this is going to be a breakout. That's a rejection, rejection, rejection. Let's hope for a breakout once out of this range. That's a breakout. And let's hope, yes, that is what I was expecting. Now what you can do is keep it above the liquidity sweep area. Now because liquidity is already gathered here. I think now it's gonna, no. Yeah, now liquidity was gathered. Look here. Liquidity taken out the stop losses. Think sellers, buyers thinking it's gonna go up. There also SLs taken out, and there we go. Breakout failure when you see, it's definitely going to then go down because it has swept liquidity. Because when there will be breakout, now we used to earlier think is we just keep it here and stop loss here and make our targets like above till there. Now it takes out our SL for here also, and people who are already planning for short positions here, so it they will keep also the stop losses just above this, so their stop loss is also taken out. Then the actual target that we get is buy the liquidity. So liquidity, very important topic. I know it because I have studied about it. Now I was not uploading, I was learning also. So now let's hope for another breakout. Yes, we got it. Now we just wait for the price to sustain. Yes, now we got that. Now where would I have entered? I would enter for long. Personally over here, keeping my SL about below this. Target I would keep is this much, which is actually 1 is to 2. Earlier we used to get 1 is to 1, maybe even poor risk to reward. But now we get a good risk to reward. Yeah, I will not be recording this video for that long. It's just a normal video and it will be TP. If you use, no, this is SL, but here till here at least target 1 is to 1 is there at least. So that's fine. We could have kept it just below this area also. Yeah, so 1 is to 2 automatic. I think there was something around here. There was, yeah, here, yeah. Okay, so it's going to be a small video but a very useful video. It's on failure breakouts. Breakouts failure, sorry. Now you can see it's sustained over here, so now it's going to go down. You have to see if it sustains at that point. If it sustains, you go for short position so that you do not get trapped by the liquidity. Okay, so never get trapped by liquidity. Always remember, do not be the trap of liquidity because liquidity is the fuel. If you mess with that, of course. Now this should have been the target at least, but yeah. 1 is to 1 I'm getting, but that is also good. 1 is to 1 is also good. You could have kept it about here also. That is also fine. So 1 is to 2 here also. At least we are hitting targets again and again, back to back. So you can trade like this also on breakouts. So now let's see. Let's just see for a breakout because we need a breakout now. On the 1 minute I'm doing this, guys. 1 minute. Let's see if it will not be able to sustain or will it. Let me just check. Price has definitely come to that point. I think it's gonna go down from here. Sometimes it's hard for me also. Now from here I enter, but there is fair value gap, so stop loss at least this much. So I will have to keep. See what happens. Was there was fair value gap? Fair value gap. I think you don't know, guys, right now, right? Okay. Yeah, stop loss is still taken out, but I should have probably entered when it. Yeah, when it reaches to the above. You do not enter here only. Yeah, that was my mistake. I was already telling you. So where would I have entered? Me personally, I would wait for one more candle, so I would have entered about here, at least this much. Yeah. Now this was a breakout failure, so there we go. TP liquidity very important, very important. Now, what is liquidity? It is just the sell stop and buy stop orders only. You just need to know that. Now, I'll just show very easily. And this is first of all gold where you are trading. It's very hard to trade in gold. Okay, so continue this series, and this is the very important topic of this series. Now if you see this bouncing back and forth, bouncing back and forth, you do not trade inside the consolidation. Earlier we used to, but now do not. You see a breakout and price immediately comes to here, wait. Now when it comes to here, what you do here is go for long position. Now many people, as soon as they see the breakout like earlier we used to do, as soon as they do it, oh my god, let's just do it. So now they have taken the liquidity from here and here also. So now there will be enough fuel for the market. so that you can just target at least to this resistance level, and you go, there we go, your target hit. So like that you're gonna trade very carefully. Okay, so that is if you are using support and resistance. And where does liquidity lie? On equal lows or equal highs. Now this is just the basic W or M patterns. So there, above this liquidity lies here the sell stop, the buy stop orders. Below this, sell stop orders. Okay, so like that it lies. So this is what you're going to use. Very easy. Now I have also done a live stream personally today, you can look. And yes, okay, I think that tab is not visible. That is fine, absolutely. Now, one more thing, let me. This was liquidity, right? So, liquidity we have done, liquidity is done, support resistance done. Now, from next videos, we are going to be using structure mapping. Structure mapping we are going to be doing. Okay, just downtrend, uptrend, but we are going to be mapping structures. And then after that video, that will be a 30 minutes long video. And then after that video, what we are going to be doing is basically after structure mapping, we are going to be understanding key concepts like order blocks we are going to be doing, fair value gaps we are going to be doing. Okay, fair value gaps, order blocks, these will have separate videos. Fair value gaps, order blocks we are going to be doing. Then discount premium zones, which is ICT concept. After that, we are going to be doing is basically, forgot the topic that I was gonna make you. Yeah, I will just tell. Liquidity we have already covered. Liquidity we have already, that is also part of SMC. What we have covered. We are going to be doing inducements. That also is very, yeah, it's also liquidity only, so that is also fine. Then yeah, that is their order blocks, fair value gaps. Yes, so we're going to be doing these things. And I will be also revealing one strategy that you will be able to use very easily with the trend also and without the trend also, meaning it's just, and remember these two things are strategies itself. They are strategies itself. And also, yeah, breaker blocks are also there, and IFVGs. So we are going to be doing those also. So those are strategies itself, so I will be telling how to implement these. Okay, I will be showing how to implement and make your own strategy out of this. You can do anything with these because these are PDRs and you are going to be doing it. And yeah, liquidity already covered. A fair value of some videos are left, and then we are going to be finally able to complete the series. And we together we are going to be doing this trading on the live stream. I will be needing your full support, guys. Okay, please come on to the live streams, chat, and also tell what will happen. Do you think SL or do you think target? According to you. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace out. I hope you learned something today in this and all targets. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.